Keir Starmer, after finally managing to achieve a poll lead, albeit due to Partygate, and finally calling for Johnson's resignation when many of us never thought he would, instead preferring Johnson to remain in place to make Keith look better, has decided in his infinite lack of wisdom that he's going to tear all of that up and start supporting him again. A guy who is being investigated by the police for 16 lockdown parties, 16 breaches of the law, is being supported by the lawyer, the former director of public prosecutions, lest we ever forget it. A guy up to his neck in Russian donations to his party and direct connections himself is being supported by the guy who just the other day called for all Russian money to be taken out of politics. Why has Starmer done this? Unity again, he says. The most divisive leader of the Labour Party in living memory, who attacks his own membership, purges them, accuses them of racism, is backed by people gloating about rewiring the party and enforcing their will on social media, now crows unity when it extends to Boris Johnson and his Tories. He can kiss his poll lead goodbye again for this. Let us all say a collected prayer for Keith's dead brain cells. Pray, give him the sense to not say any more about unity and supporting the government, lest he kill off more of what seems to be a very limited supply. What exactly are you supporting him on? Standing with Ukraine whilst not doing anything meaningful to help them? The refusal to waive visas for Ukrainian refugees, meaning the UK has only taken 50 in? Being called inhumane by the French as we leave more stranded in Calais? Finally coming around to the idea, talking to him about no-fly zones, as you promised church-going Ukrainians in your constituency, is probably not a good idea, and that even Johnson knew better than you about what constitutes starting a war. How about letting the Russian oligarchs have a month to get their affairs in order before considering seizing their assets? Perhaps that's because Mandelson isn't in hock to them as the Tories are. Imposing sanctions on Russian companies that are so weak, 4 oligarchs have made £3.4 billion on our stock exchange since those sanctions were implemented, including Roman Abramovich. Yet again, you've called it wrong, Keith. When we need an opposition, you're there supporting the government again instead. Authoritarian towards your own party members, weak as piss as far as being an opposition goes. This country desperately needs a strong opposition to the Tories, but Labour is the absolute opposite of that, as long as Starmer pretends to lead them, and you wonder why people won't turn out and vote for you.